I'm Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos. Thank you for heading on to clickorlando.com and our News 6 Plus. Talk about an East Coast scorcher happening on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week as a big dome of high pressure is going to be making some big time news headlines as pretty much the eastern half of the country is going to sizzle. And basically what a big high does, it acts as almost like a lid on top of a boiling pot of water, and that's going to be trapping all that heat and humidity down at the surface, giving plenty of time for those temperatures to soar. And notice all the way throughout Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, potentially this big upper level ridge is going to basically anchor itself there across the eastern seaboard. Look at all the heat advisories stretching all the way from Illinois down through Texas, Louisiana, to the deep south, the areas of the Great Lakes region, all the way up through the Northeast. And these hot pinks you can see here through parts of the Carolinas and Virginia, all the way up into New York and Boston. Those are excessive heat warnings that remain in effect. Now, here in Central Florida, we're used to the heat. So when you factor the humidity, our highs on Tuesday, for instance, right here in Orlando, our high will be about 93. Factoring in the humidity, it'll feel like 100. But no matter where you look, basically north of where we live, it's going to be feeling way hotter. Memphis today will be feeling like 108 on Tuesday, 105 in Pittsburgh, 108 in Boston. Look at Raleigh and Washington, D.C., feeling like 110 to almost 112 degrees. Now, the temperature outlook remains very extreme, not only for the rest of the week, but even into the 4th of July, with a big portion, again, of the I-95 corridor dealing with record heat. So whether you live here in Central Florida and we're used to it, or you're traveling up north, or you have family up north, again, the hot safety tips includes everybody, really. At the end of the day, when you talk about feels like temperatures in the triple digits, it's still dangerous heat. So drinking plenty of water. If you can add electrolytes to the mix, that will be even better. Applying the sunscreen, SPF 30 or higher, and applying them every 2 hours. Don't forget about that. And of course, making sure that you're wearing light colored, loose fitted clothing to really help alleviate the heat stress on your body. And the most important thing is making sure to listen to your body, taking those breaks, whether it's in the shade or in the AC, making sure that you're prepped and ready for what summer has to offer. Again, that big heat wave will continue for the next several days. Locally here in Central Florida, the sea breezes will at least keep temperatures near normal again in those lower 90s. Have a great day.